Ladies and glamorous guitar types. I mean, look at it. Is that not superb? Let me tell you, the paint finish on this it's as smooth as silk, very glittery, very shiny, and an awful lot going on there. This belongs to my good friend, the Reverend Ben, the Ayatollah of a rock and roller, and he's actually currently got this up for sale on Facebook Marketplace for 175 quid. Blimey. You couldn't buy the paint for 175 quid, I don't think, anyway, or get somebody to put it on. Really, I am going to bang on about the paintwork. It's brilliant. So, let's have a listen to it, go through the pickups, and then I shall tell you what I can about it. So, let's do that. Pickup time, and we will start with the humbuck in the bridge. Into position 4 between the humbuck and the centre. Super. Into the centre. And now into position 2 between the centre and the neck. And finally onto the neck. Pretty good, and the works superbly. Okay, let's have a look round. So this rather puts me in mind of, I mean, it's got this very, very chiselled, just ignore the paintwork just for a second, if you possibly can. This does remind me of a bit of a chiselled Ibanez court type of body, certainly, and it is, well, it's colourful, is it not? And it plays okay now, and so let's have a quick look from stem to stern, not only but I can. So we've got, certainly, I know that these guys are in league with Tommen, so if they're taking some of Tommen's, probably, to be perfectly honest, if they're taking some of Tommen's sort of budget series and then painting them in these insane colours, how they get, honestly, this paint finish is very, very impressive. But let's have a look from stem to stern. Well, for a start, I would say that the headstock has been probably reshaped, and if we get this into the right light, you can see that the Swirl Guitars logo on the headstock here is a water slide transfer. You can see where that's gone on. However, it does have decent Goto style sealed tuners on it. It's certainly a maple neck with no skunk stripe. This, again, guitar is more or less like new, not being played, certainly. Bolt on maple neck, no skunk stripe, which means, of course, that the truss rod was inserted prior to the installation of the fretboard. I don't know what that's made of. Could be Indian laurel or that, what was it, Powerful. It's unlikely to be rosewood because it's quite a recent guitar, and that would mean, of course, that it would have to comply with CITES. And I would think, my instinct tells me that this was probably quite a budget instrument. However, they're not expensive, and they do look glamorous. No two ways about that. This is dressed up and ready for a party. So, oh yeah, oh, lipstick, full tutty, the lot. Now, this belongs to my mate, Reverend Ben, and he got this from their factory direct. You'll see them on eBay, Swirl Guitars, and it's really, it's fine. It's really good, and not expensive for what you get. Like I said, the paintwork's got to be worth 200 quid, and I think that that's roughly what they charge for a guitar. So you've got, so we've done the neck, haven't we, which is bolt on. Oh, hello, look at this. The neck plate says Fender something. Not sure about that. Anyway, you've got a cavity control. Honestly, the colour does really appeal to me. I love it. So you've got your cavity control plate here, and one for the switches and knobs and whatever you're there. You've got a decent 6-point Fender style synchronous tremolo there, one tone, one volume, 5-position blade switch, and everything works absolutely superbly. And it's not terribly heavy, but it's a nice healthy weight. If you were gigging with this, which certainly you could, it would not be a great strain on you, but it doesn't feel like a feather. You know what I mean? It's a nice medium to light weight, I would say. Probably about 7.5 pounds, whatever that is. And yes, so as we say, HSS, humbucker single, and when my reverend friend bought this, they actually brought it round to him personally. They're in the northwest, and of course we live in the northwest. They brought it round to him personally and did a little preferential setup for him, which I thought was rather nice. However, I'm going to tell you this, it's not all perfect. When I got the notched edge on it to check for neck straightness, it was bowed like this. You could have got a bus through the strings in the centre there, but the truss rod works perfectly, and it was very readily adjustable, and now the action is absolutely bang on, just where we like it. So swirl guitars, man, I reckon that, I mean I don't know for certain, but I reckon that you could probably give them a guitar and say, do me a paint job, and I'm fairly sure they would. And the paintwork it's utterly immaculate and truly astonishing. Well worth having a look on their website or on their eBay shop. So really no complaints here. It's not an expensive guitar construction, but again, A4 neck, basswood body, nice chiselled features with plenty of colour. I can find no fault with this, and certainly not at the price that they ask for them. So, with all that said, I shall bid you a fond farewell. Thanks ever so much for tuning in. See you on Wednesday. Adios, amigos. Ta-ra.